Yeah, so I'm out here, flying around, messing around with the up air one. It's got some. I got to put the new grommets in it. That's why it's like flopping around, going back and forth and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna push this out to the test. There'll be a crash at the end of this, a controlled crash. I'm gonna try to run the battery pack all the way down to see if it auto lands or if it just falls out of the sky. And it just falls out of the sky, but at low level over grass, no damage or anything. Really, really soft landing. Really landed right into really tall grass. Kind of like what I was expecting. But yeah, we're coming out here, man. Up air one. The only problem is it's got like really, really good range, but you can't see it. It's all white. Like especially on a day like this, right where you see me turn it around is where I couldn't see it anymore. So I just brought it back. But yeah, this is a new way too. This is without an app. Doing some editing here just with Xperia. And what I have. This is shot in 1080p. I don't know what my what the screenshot will drop it down to, if at all. But I'm thinking it's 720p now. You know. Yeah, man, this is the new part of the Heritage Trail over here. This is only open on the weekends in the summer. Now it's actually shut down for the winter. But yeah, you can fly over it and all, and people go back there somehow. I guess you can climb around it if you really wanted to. Not supposed to, but yeah, this is some pretty nice terrain up here in Northeast Philly. Really awesome. I love flying here, practicing and all. I got the river. I got all this unopened space, unoccupied for the most part. Right here is like real safe ground. Just really, really unoccupied space, which I'm comfortable flying in. Like getting. There's the bridge, man. There's Pennypack Creek. There's the trail. There's where it ends. That's the fence right there. So like that like spot space back there, man. I think that's the hill. So that's like they dug that out and put the hill over there. I really don't know what that is. But yeah, it's interesting. Nobody really ever fishes back there. But I really like the up air one, this old one. It's a nice amateur photographer's type quad. It's not like I really got it. And I got it for about the price you would pay for like a toy quadcopter. And it is great, man. I mean, like range wise and like being real quiet. It is fairly quiet. You can hear it for a little bit. It's not as loud as the Solo. So you could fly around, and I was scaring them. I guess they're called. They're like a type of duck I tried flying up too early, or it's they're like white and black. I forget, but I don't think I ever even seen them before. For like the first time I ever really even seen them around here. But I tried flying up, and it spooked them. It's a little louder than that. I'm really hoping to get up and start getting some distance with the micros and some of the quieter ones. Like the lager is like really small and quiet and soft. Really, once you drop the throttle down, you really can't hear that thing, man. That's pretty neat. For getting closer to wildlife, but the solo is, well, it just scares everything. Everything runs from it before it even gets close to it, even at high altitude. It's just really loud, you know. But you know, more of that. And I'm really far away from the point where I took off. Got that Toneworks from Cord going on there with some tubes and stuff. You know, really cool for recording. Not great for live, but for recording and stuff and messing around, it's pretty cool. You hear the phaser and stuff in it. Pretty cool. With some of my things found on the ground, like this guitar. At some point, I start using real equipment, but I'm having fun doing this, learning how to do it and all. Over here, the new trees just went down, harvested some wood today, through the parks and all. Really nice, old, seasoned, like the berry type wood and stuff like that. A couple other different types of trees and stuff, but yeah, man. This is really, nobody really fishes it or anything. They're kind of just, people walk back to where I'm at flying and all, but not many, man. This place hardly sees anybody coming through. A lot of times I won't see nobody back here. No, I rarely ever see anybody fishing back here either. There's a lot of fish back here, man. Right where this meets and stuff. But yeah, we're coming up now to closer to where you'll see me crap it out. I start pushing it really hard too because I was kind of wondering how low the voltage would go. It looks like you don't want to go down below like 10.30 volts. I guess it would be on the thing. I might be saying that wrong, but 1030 volts. I think like 1015 was where I pushed this to when it fell out. So in around there, 1050. I forget what they said on the forum too. I want to go ask them guys too, kind of get a closer thing. But I know like 16 minutes is too long for this battery. So we'll see. This is the new battery. The old battery seems to fly maybe a little tiny bit longer. All these packs are different depending on how they were treated and stuff like that. I never dropped it down, so in some cases these batteries will perform better once you really, really take them down far. I always, bug out at around 10 minutes or something. That's enough. 10, 12 minutes is enough in the air, really, especially for doing these amateur videos and stuff. But I mean, if you get lost out there, which I've gotten lost over the river with the Upair one, you need some time because lo and behold, it came back. I didn't think it was ever coming back. I must have traveled over. I think it said like 10,000 meters. My round trip was. It was really ridiculous. I just rode it off and thing came back into sight somehow. Must have been flying around in circles or something, but the screen came back on and I figured out where it was and I brought it back in. And all I was doing was reading the telemetry wrong. But if I would have been reading the telemetry right, I would have known it was, I was okay and it was coming back and the altitude and all. Kept just doing weird stuff. Just looked to me like it kept getting further and further away, and it wasn't. It was giving me the total number. I was just panicking. It wasn't the total number. I needed to look at the number above, but now since I've been flying it for a while, I kind of know about that. But it's a pretty quick quadcopter too. It is fast, but I think it's kind of too fast, even with like low stick control. It kind of like really cooks along. Like it's hard to actually fly it slow. You really can almost give it like no throttle to get it to fly slow. But yeah, it's coming up, man. You'll see. Me and Yoke standing there. I'm pushing it around with the gimbal. The gimbal does better when you're pushing it, man. When you're just trying to fly straight ahead, man. And I think I just got to change them rubber grommets, but it kind of flops back and forth. Here we come. We're coming up on the crash, man.